So for me, this is really poor in terms of quality of construction. But as usual, here's a laundry list of details. We're able to see outside. They're gonna have to figure out, how do you block this? Everything is splattering around, you know, hurricane wind. I'll show you chafing wire in the back. Slide out is not opening. That could be a problem.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, about to inspect this Sandpiper 4002FB. Now stick around. We don't know what we're going to find, but we are going to update you at lunch and the end of the day.
Hey, first glimpse, we're inside. You think when it's raining they'd put us inside? No, let's make a beautiful day and put it inside, which we appreciate. It's going to be at least cooler, so we won't have to deal with the sun. What's up here, I'm kind of surprised this time of year. It's still 85 degrees. So on my first glimpse, I already went around the unit. There's already a couple of pictures I can't take because of the location, but it looks generally in one piece. You pull up in here, and the first thing you see is that rear end dragged on the floor when they brought it in. So because we got so much distance from the rear axle to this rear end, if you're not careful, this is exactly what's going to happen. This ripped off the underbelly, and now, well, everything is kind of loose, so they'll definitely have to address this. In terms of structure, so far I've been around, they make it look good. So now let's go check what lunchtime is going to bring us, and if we're going to have any surprises with a Forest River product. Let's go check what Lowell has inside.
So let's talk about the Stow and Go. Yes, it's a fifth wheel, right? So sometimes we like to stop along the roadside, be able to get into our living space. In this particular RV, you don't really have access to your living space. Once these slides, that slide and this slide comes in, you do have access to the fridge, which is great. And then you can actually go up into your master bedroom and your master bathroom. And as far as the double suite, you can get to it. You've got to go through the back door. So once you go through the back door, you can get to the bathroom back there, and you can also get to the bed. So is it a decent stow and go? It depends on how you like your stow and go. But I like to get to the fridge myself. I want to be able to get my sandwich.
All right. Lunchtime recap. Beautiful unit. I'm kind of surprised how it turns out, and then you start digging. So just saying, by the way, this power cord, they typically will supply us those rinky-dink old cheap power cord that they have all over the place. So I personally like to test what you actually purchased to see if it actually works. So that's one detail. On this whole side, as you may know, we already talked about the rear end, and on this side, I've got this surprise. If you can see how it was when we started to open it, you'll realize that there's an angle. Those cables actually pull even like this. Both of them travel like this because there's a pulley system where the cable comes out of. Well, this one was like this. So this cable is actually pulling up while this one's pulling in. So as you can see, what happens when it comes out? It just dangles. You were leaving when, you say? So the back end, we've seen this. It's pretty bad down there. It was dragged down, so supposedly they have the part that's going to go there. Well, they're still going to have to fix the belly itself because now it's sagging. Nothing's holding it. I don't know how it's going to end up being able to hold everything because this was one piece of plastic. Now the plastic, that underbelly, is actually cut off. So they're going to have to put some braces on there. So I don't think you're going to leave in an hour from now. And I heard that these steps weren't meant to go there, so they're a little bit short. As you can see, I had to put 2x4s to raise it up a little bit. That's about it. I'm doing my propane leak right now. I know I got a couple of little laundry things, but nothing detrimental. This has been, so far, a nice construction. Once in a while we got one of them. Well, that might be one of them. So let's go check what Lowell has inside.
So it's lunchtime, and I'm having a ball inside this fifth wheel. I gotta say, on the inside, it's really nice. I'm finding minor little things. I'm gonna start with this right here. This is our little pantry, and there's a strip of lights here, and that does not come on when it's closed and opened. And the other thing I just am going to mention is that there's a light switch on the wall, and that my smart husband just come in and turned the light switch on. We have light. Look at that. It's a magician. Check that out. But here's what I want to tell you about this door. So it is going to hit this refrigerator. I am not opening it all the way, but I can tell you right now, it does not stop at the bottom there. If it were me, I would put a little stopper on that, and I am going to let our customer know. So is it a defect? No, but I don't want her to ruin her fridge. And then I just have a couple of little things right here. Down here at the base, you can see this little teeny tiny hole down there. It's a little screw hole. Okay, it's a brand new RV. She just wants it to be fixed. And the same with in this back bedroom. You got to see this. You've got to come in here and check this out. I absolutely love this. So this is the double suite, right? But over here, the wall is attached and the sealant is all loose here. But check this out. I love this. So all of you parents out there and grandparents, there is actually an RV that makes a tubby. That is fantastic. And not only that, it actually, you can bring in those dirty kiddos right from the back door and stick them right in the bathtub when their feet are all filthy. So I absolutely love it. Now, I'm not going to climb up here right now. Maybe later will catch me up there, but check out this loft. So this is like a kid's dream. You got a loft up there, you've got the double suite, their own bathroom, which is phenomenal. And then hidden behind here is another huge pantry right here. If that is not cool, I don't know what is. So talk about storage in this unit. It's huge. I absolutely love it. So stick around. I don't know what I'm going to find come the end of the day. You know I'm going to do my water. You know what the chances are, right? Let's just keep our fingers crossed. If you like videos like this, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment. C4BO, comment for Blue Walks. See you at the end of the day.
All right, end of the day recap. The construction is consistent. I like what I've seen today, but as usual, here's a laundry list of details. So here's a detail. You got this bay that they always put in there. Both sides have this sealant missing. So basically, when you're going to be driving, water's going to come up. This one is not bad. The other side, it's about everywhere that there's nothing. So that's the first thing. This morning, we forgot to show you, but when this slide is in, we're able to see outside. They're gonna have to figure out, how do you block this? Because now those wheels are right there. Everything is splattering around, you know, hurricane, wind, water coming in. So that's coming right into your living space or your floor or the construction of the structure that opens and closes your slide out. Now let's go in the front cargo bay right there. So little details that once in a while you got to look for, and that's where we try to be detailed oriented. But here's an example. So I took the battery off, you open this cover, and see, this is your main power, and this is how it comes. So when you have electrical issues or your slide out is not opening, just take a look at those main sources, or if you have a fuse somewhere on the system, that could be a problem. So this is, for them, a major, because they'll have electrical issue. Let's go take a look in the back now. So here's the deal with manufacturer, and I've seen this before. We've talked about it before. Not too long ago, we had a video on, I think it was a Wraith Nexus, just an example. So it's not only them manufacturer, these two. So for me, this is really poor in terms of quality of construction. So you got a frame, you got a hole, and you got bare wire going through this. So this is going to chafe ground right away. It's going to ground itself. So you're going to have light issues. So this, we've seen this morning, I think. This reran, because it's too long, it actually drags every time it comes out of a parking lot or a place where it has a wobble. That's the downside of this unit. It should have a roller or something and behind, just to avoid destroying exactly what happened with this. You see this? This is what happened. So they ordered this plate. That's why this is all destroyed, and you can see the chafing of the metal underneath. If you go like this, you can see that it dragged underneath there, so that's what happened. One more point. What was interesting about this unit that totally blew me out of the water, they put 4 Goodyear. 1 spare tire is a Sterling. Huh, we've seen this before. Repetition, constantly. Let's try to save $1.50. I don't know about you, but if you supply me Goodyear, those are endurance, and that's what you wanted, you like it, why wouldn't you comment about the spare tire? Should have come with 5 identical tires, don't you think? That's just a request from me. You do whatever you want, but I specify it when I do a report because it's a different brand, and it might not be the same quality. You get my point. So now let's go check how Laurel ended up her day, what it looks like in there.
So it's the end of the day, and yes, I am smiling. I've had a great day in here. A few minor things that would be irritating if you're coming to pick it up Saturday morning and expecting to leave, which this particular facility is pushing for her to pick this up Saturday. That's in 2 days. We give the report to her tomorrow around lunchtime. They're not going to have all of these things fixed. She would be sitting in that waiting room for a couple of days. One thing right here, just this shade right here, this is how far it pulls down. Cannot get it to go any further. And then when I'm over here doing my pantry, there's this deadbolt right here. Well, the deadbolt doesn't go into the hole, so it opens. And then look at this trim. It just falls right off. So deadbolt isn't centered, so all the stuff in the pantry can come out, and this trim here. Have you ever seen an adult get up in this loft? You want to talk about fun? Check this out. You know, I always wanted a loft. I always hoped to have one. But when I was younger, not trying to climb into it from down there, but I gotta show you up here. It is really pretty cool. So come check this out. Coming in here, look, you've got your own little chalkboard. Is that cool? And all these cubbies over here, and then all the way around, you've got beautiful storage. Check this out. I mean, that's a lot of storage up here for these kiddos. Or if it's just going to be used as an attic, I don't know. And then you've got your emergency window. And then
I'm here to help you come down.
I'm going to need help. Big time. First of all, it was hard getting up. My legs don't bend a certain way. You know, the opposite way. So this should be fun. How I got down, I don't know. Pierre built some slide. That would be the only way for me to get out of this gracefully, quite honestly. Now, talking about my showers. So let me show you the tall stall. Come on in this bathroom. Let's turn the lights on so you can actually see. So coming in here, we've got 74 inches or 6'2" and lower, and you're going to be just fine in this shower stall. Plenty of room. You know how I always have an issue? I have 2 showers in this RV. Not one leaked. Woo! I'm going to clap my hands because the sealant was phenomenal. So I'm really happy about that. As far as the master bathroom goes, the toilet seat is really, really loose. So they definitely need to secure the toilet seat. But the shower stalls, I'm happy about that. No leaks in my sinks, underneath any of them. But one little detail that kind of bothered me today, come on in here, come into the bedroom. So, you know, I'm doing the beds. I always check underneath the bed. And this is where we like to put sometimes some of our heavy things. Maybe somebody puts blankets under there. But, you know, I can already see feet prints. Somebody has stepped in here and broken the base of this bed. So, well, I guess it's going to go right to the floor. So if you want to put your crock pot and all that heavy stuff in there, it's already broken. Don't have to worry about breaking it. So that's kind of a cool thing. So another day in paradise, another inspection, but you thought you were leaving when? Not when you thought you were going to. Life is about taking the adventures and making those memories. So get out there and make some memories. And remember, and do never forget,